What up, everyone? How you guys doing? Long time no see. It's been a minute. Haven't recorded in like a week since I've been back from San Francisco. But welcome everyone. My name is William, aka Wilser, and yeah, this is the channel where I talk about all things gig economy, food delivery, bike deliveries. Not actually delivering bikes, but just deliveries on a, you know what I'm talking about. With Uber Eats, DoorDash, Caviar. Basically talk about everything, and those are the apps that I use. Now I want to talk about something real quick. Amongst the hundreds of things that I want to talk to you guys about, there's one that is I want to tell you guys because I think it's the most significant thing I learned when I was out there in San Francisco. And you know, I'm gonna tell you guys a full story throughout the video, throughout today, but I just want to use this little part to just talk about how much money I made out there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, San Francisco is like a peninsula. It's like surrounded by water, right? It's a small area, like 7 by 7 miles. It's very small. A lot of hills, steep hills. It's got some of the steepest hills in the state. I went to go visit the steepest hill in San Francisco. It's nuts. Hold on, let me wait for these guys to pass by. It's very loud. It's Friday, by the way. Friday, beginning of the weekend. It's gonna be what, like 97 degrees today. Got my shorts on, got a regular shirt on. But yeah, anyway, yeah, there's a lot of hills, man. I think the steepest hill in San Francisco is like 41% grade. It's nuts, steep. Anyway, I went out there and I was there for 10 days. 10 days. I was only gonna go for the weekend. Like, hey, I'm just gonna go chill out there one weekend and then make my way back, you know, kind of like just a mini trip. But well, the reason I went out there is because it was very slow here in LA. It was slow. Like the traffic dipped and went plummeted. It was very hard to, from going from $200 a day to barely making 100. I didn't like it. So I was like, let me try something. What have I always been wanting to do? Go to San Francisco. So before I went, I had to make sure, can I use these apps over there? Keep it short, answer was yes. All of them. Caviar, you can just change the region. Uber Eats, you just turn the app on. You just log in, that's it. It might not show you the promotions in San Francisco immediately. I noticed that took a while, but it works. And DoorDash, when you show up there and you try to schedule yourself, it's gonna ask you, you're gonna change your market from downtown LA to San Francisco, yes or no? I'm like, do you want to continue? Yes, and that's it. You can Dash, Uber, and Caviar on the spot. Like, it didn't take much, which was a big, you know, like a reliever. A relief is I mean, what if they say yes? Because I did research, they said yeah, and then I went over there. What if it didn't work? That would have been a bummer. But anyway, yeah, I want to break this down, guys, because these numbers are ridiculous. So that's what I'm gonna show you guys. So I went out there 10 days. I left on April 1st, which was like a Wednesday, I believe. And I got there on I was there already on Thursday. Wednesday, April 1st, I think, and I was out there Thursday. Thursday, I went to work immediately. As soon as I woke up, I was like, let me go hit this lunch. I only did like an hour or two lunch, and then I had to settle in my hotel. Everything was still in the car, so I had to just went back to the hotel, set everything in, then I came back out. So I did 5 hours, and that's when I realized, I was like, whoa. I posted those videos up. So the first day I made $134. I'm gonna break down in the description everything I made, and I'm just gonna talk about it. So 134, which was about $23 an hour. I only worked 5 hours, I believe. Then Friday I went at it again. I had a bunch of problems too out there, but you know, I'll tell you guys that later. I just want to focus, I guess, right now how much I made. Let me bring the brightness up on the screen. All right, so where is it? All right, so damn, I don't have dates on this. Let me go to one where I have dates. So well, let me keep track. Friday I made 185. Sunday I made 159. Sunday I made 215. Then Monday I only worked half the day. I was like, let me take the day off, but not technically. I just want to work enough to make like a little money to cover my expenses out there, my costs. So I worked half the day and I made 109. Then the next day, same thing, I made 92. Tuesday was the slowest. Then Wednesday I made 151. Thursday I made a 178. Friday I made 349 bucks. And then Saturday I made 100. Then Sunday I made my way back. Sunday or Monday, I don't know. I think I took a day where I was just kind of chilling. I don't remember. But in total, if you added everything up, it was about $1,681. So now I'm not even counting cash tips, because I honestly don't even remember. I did get cash tips, not much, but some. I just don't remember how much it was. So I did about, like, if you average everything out, the time online, I was like 55 hours online total, the 10 days. Obviously 160.81 is 1,681 divided by 10 is 161 per day. I was averaging about 30 bucks an hour, the whole, like 30 bucks an hour. That's how much. Here in LA I average 20 to 25 bucks an hour overall. And then over there I average 30 to 35 dollars an hour, which is crazy. It's a big difference, and let me tell you why that is. First, I think it might have to do with the cost over there. San Francisco is expensive as shit, more expensive than LA. Everything's crammed together. The streets, this would be a massive street over there. The streets are tiny. They're all small. They're all like half of this, smaller. Some are small enough where only one car fits. And it's expensive. Everything's stacked up on each other. Here, everything's stretched out. So I noticed that each delivery with DoorDash was like 10, 11, 12, $13. Sometimes with peak pay and tip and everything. And Uber Eats, same thing. You know, I noticed with Uber Eats, almost every ride had 2 deliveries in it. So they were like 9, 10, 11, 12 bucks. I averaged out each trip I was making about 10 bucks an hour, 10 bucks per trip. So that's crazy, because when I average it out here, I make about $5, $7 per trip. But I do them a lot faster here, because even though they might be the same distance here in LA, in San Francisco there's hills. a lot of them. And if you don't know your way around like myself, you might take some big ass hills, which I did. I had some big old hills over there, killed me. But you know, I like by the end of my trip over there, I got really familiar with San Francisco. But anyway, yeah, so part of the reason why I make more per trip over there is because you get paid more per trip, but it takes a little longer to do them. So I was averaging about 3 to 4 trips per hour. Over here I average 4 to 5 trips per hour, but I get paid less per trip. So you kind of see where like the difference is. I mean, we'll see. Right now I'm going back to downtown LA to work again after a while. You know, we have this whole Rona thing going around, so it really has changed the business a lot. Some for the worse, some for the better as far as business is concerned. The demand for deliveries has definitely gone up, but in certain areas at certain times change too. It's busier in the evenings, I've heard from friends in LA. But anyway, overall, money maker. San Francisco, you make great money. I would like to invest in a scooter or an e-bike if I'm gonna do deliveries in San Francisco, to get around faster and to fucking help me with those hills. Because, you know, I could beast it out, I can, like I did, but eventually you run out of energy and it does take a toll on you. Might demotivate you to go out sometimes. I honestly believe that if I go back there well prepared, which I was not in this first trip, if I go back well prepared, I'm looking at $300 to $400 per day. Bare minimum $250, and that's with like my regular formula, like 8 hours. Money maker. Think about it. On Friday, now I'm gonna talk about my best day, which was the second Friday I was out there. I worked about almost 10 hours, almost. I don't know exactly how much. Online time is 10 hours. Ooh, it's hot. I made, let me look this up. Give me a sec. I'm gonna talk about my best day, because that day was solid. It was solid, and I really think I can repeat those days on any other day of the week. Because, you know, by the second Friday, I was already familiar with the area. I have got a good idea of what restaurants were busy, which ones took too long. Whoever's in San Francisco, you guys know what I'm talking about. 60 Morris. 60 Morris is one of those places where they have like fucking 40s, 50, they have a bunch of restaurants, right? Under one roof. It's takeout only. I mean, everything's takeout only right now, but they literally just, their business is just to take shit out. Oh shit, guys, let me dash myself right here. I forgot to schedule myself. I forgot to dash now. I'm not near the area. All right, anyway, I have time. So I learned what places to avoid. I also learned where it's really busy, what restaurants, like, you know, I got the hang of like the areas, the neighborhoods where there's no hills, shortcuts, you know. There's a couple tunnels there, like flat streets instead of hills. So as I got more familiar with San Francisco, I started to see the increase in money. That's why my last few days there were my strongest, because I was like, ooh, I got it. All right, cool, let's go out there. The problem was that, you know, I had a lot of problems out there. I'll tell you guys more about that in another video. So I was trying to make the best of it with what I had. But 350 bucks. Let me see if I can at least break down Friday. I posted all the details on the group page, the Crank Hustle group page. So if you guys are not already, you guys should follow it. I'll leave a link in the description of YouTube, so you guys can join it. We do is talk about stuff that has to do with this business, and I always post links that where you can get free shit. Last time I posted a link to get where you can get a helmet, free helmet from Thousands. It's a $100 helmet for free. A lot of people got it, so join that group, Crank Hustle, on Facebook. So yeah, look, I broke down the earnings here, and the reason I'm sharing these earnings with you guys, the reason I share any information, it's always just basic because I wish someone told me this shit. Like, I wish someone told me how much money you can make potentially in San Francisco. I would have been going over there. All right, Friday, April 10th, DoorDash 156 with 83 cents. DoorDash 100, wait, hold on. I gotta look what I'm writing. No, 192 with 33 cents. Damn. Dude, the tipping culture is crazy in San Francisco. These guys tip. People are nicer over there. You know, they really do, like, they treat you like you're an essential worker, you know? They show you their appreciation. I got a lot of texts from them thanking me, like genuine thank yous. And then they'll tip crazy, you know? I guess that's why my average per ride was more. Went from $5 to $7 to fucking $10 per ride average. Crazy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how easy it is to make money in San Francisco if you're well prepared and multi-happy. But yeah, $350. As soon as I got there, multi-happy, I stopped using Caviar because Caviar is trash. It's too difficult to use as far as multi-happy. Maybe when I get a little more familiar with San Francisco, I'll start juggling around with Caviar. But right now, just when I was over there, just Uber Eats and DoorDash, those were my ideal ones. So $30 an hour, I made almost $1,700 in 10 days. And I didn't work full, like some of those days I didn't even work them completely. Had I worked every single day, like all day, easy $200 per day average, easy. But San Francisco is crazy. It's a lot of money to be made. Scooter, e-bike is ideal, and I'll talk more about that later on in this video. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a breakdown of how it was in San Francisco. I'm already planning to go back there again. I'm gonna work my ass off here this next couple of days. Today's what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll probably work Monday too, and then go back out there maybe another 2 weeks. It's beautiful too, beautiful city. It's nice, and here's gonna start getting hot. Over there's always like a few degrees colder, which is perfect cycling weather. Super bike friendly area. And I noticed that a lot of people do not multi-app in San Francisco. A lot of people go in there with one app, and you know what, I'm pretty sure they make decent money with one app because of the way they pay. But if you give them that multi-apping skill set and apply that shit to San Francisco, you're looking at $30-35 an hour. These are real numbers. I'll break them down in the description, because I did write down how much I was making per delivery, and I put the hourly, like $23 an hour, 26, 35, 30, 23, 37, 22, 31, 35, 26. And that's me getting what I made that day, dividing it by my hours online. That's what I get. So really good money out there. Amazing city. Everything's close together. Just fucking hella hills. So I'm excited to go back and film some more. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on San Francisco? And if you guys work there, what's your experience? What apps do you use? How much money do you make? What are some pros and cons, you know? Let me know in the comments. I want to see what you guys' experience is out there. I mean, I only went there for 10 days, and it's a weird time that we're going through right now. But I would like to hear what you guys what your thoughts are on that. But anyway, I'm here in downtown. I'm about to start getting to work. I'm gonna just upload this video on its own, and then the rest of the videos I'm gonna talk more in depth about how it was in San Francisco, because I want to upload this video right now so you guys can check it out. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Ooh, back in LA, let's make this money. Ooh, look, that's the car I'm gonna get on the Element. All black too, just like that. So I can ride to San Francisco and back. I can put more stuff in there. Ooh, can't wait. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the video. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.